Dang it. I left my phone. Hold on, guys. I gotta check to see if there's no delay in audio. I need to get new hydraulics too. I'm shrinking. Oh my gosh. I hate these chairs. I gotta test this out. It's annoying I have to do this.
I used to be a photographer with this nice fancy SLR camera, and then now I take photos with this. When people see my photos, they think it's from an expensive camera, and I feel like a fraud because I'm like, no, it's just from my nice Google Pixel. My name is Michelle, and I have a Google Pixel.
Good to see you, Chris.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
So some major news dropped that is going to affect every creator, and every business owner, entrepreneur, and content creator should be taking advantage of this brand new news and some new YouTube features for building their brand in 2023 and beyond. So if you haven't heard yet, YouTube Studio has rolled out podcast support and tools for creators. And in this video, we're going to be talking about best practices, what's the news, what are all the details, and reacting to the brand new video from YouTube that they just dropped explaining everything.
Yeah, man, I don't know
that a lot of
why.
people haven't seen is that
All right, how many times are we gonna keep going down until it's good? Oh my gosh, man. All right, let's see. Oh, we almost had it. Bro. I gotta get it. You know, I'm not gonna waste my money on a new chair. I'm not doing it. I'm probably just gonna get the hydraulics. Yes, happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. All right, now that we know that there's no delay, it's time to get the stream started. Oh, god dang it, the fan, guys. Yeah, no, I get really hot. Oh dang, these YouTubers are being sued for $1 billion.
There are a handful of YouTubers that are currently being sued for $1 billion.
God dang, is this like a class act sue? Like, is it just them being sued all together? That's a lot of what did they do?
In a
Who did they?
class action lawsuit right now due to them promoting FTX. I don't need to.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. So, okay, I think before Charlie continues, I think I saw something about that where it was mainly the investor genre of streamers like Graham Stephan, what's the other guy's name? Like Meet Kevin, I think. Like them, like I know those are the two main people.
To read you the bedtime story of the FTX collapse and disaster in a
Yeah, no, okay, so they were affiliated with FTX because FTX gave them some money. And so obviously they were like promoting them, but these are supposed to be like financial gurus. And so CoffeeZilla did like a thing about it. It was pretty darn good. He interviewed that Meet Kevin guy. And so the problem is what the debate's about is them being held accountable for giving like giving bad advice, bad financial advice to their followers, because they're considered professionals at what they do, right? So CoffeeZilla kind of related it to if a doctor was to tell you to recommend a medicine for you, and then that medicine just really, really messes you up. And so you know how the doctor will be liable for that because he's considered professional. So that's essentially what they were trying to get at.
Very quick and dirty nutshell, it was a very, very large crypto.
No, I agree. Always do your due diligence. Of course, do your due diligence. But I mean, the whole thing is how their fans were really looking for them for advice. That's the thing. And so that's where the problem is, because their fans were looking at them to make a decision. Like, obviously, they should do their due diligence, but essentially their due diligence was listening to what the financial gurus were saying, right? And these financial gurus, quote unquote, make millions and millions of dollars. So you're going to want to follow them. Like, if Warren Buffett says for you to invest in something or to pull something out of an investment, pull your money out of something, you're going to listen to Warren Buffett, right? So that's essentially what it is. Like, I'm not saying these guys are Warren Buffetts, but you get what I'm trying to say, right?
Currency exchange. You may have even seen the commercial with Larry David where it was, don't be like Larry, crypto's coming and you don't want to miss it, so hop on.
No, you're right. They
board.
should have done their
It's
own
going
research,
right
yeah.
to the moon.
But, well, more
Kind of
research.
thing. It was this big hype train that seemed to have no end until it ended. The whole thing went tits up, completely collapsed, and was worth less than the gum stuck under your school desk.
I wouldn't even say it's worth that much.
It was revealed to be fundamentally just a giant scam. And the person behind it, Sam Bankman-Fried,
What am I drinking?
this
Grape
Weasley
juice.
goblin homunculus was basically just a big fraudster, the puppet master behind this whole thing. And so the train derailed, and instead of spilling vinyl chloride, it spilt dust, because there was no money in there at all. So many people lost so much. It was a complete catastrophe. And since
So I'm glad I didn't hear about it, because I probably would have invested into it, because crypto and everything is like a big thing. I don't know how big it is now. I've obviously lost some money in crypto, so I've pretty much just stopped looking into crypto and NFTs and anything like that. So I don't know the space as good as I did know it back then in the day, but I'm glad I didn't hear about FTX until the demise of them.
the days of its crumbling, a lot has happened. Not just with the people on the inside like Sam Bankman-Fried, but even the people who were loosely connected to it, like brand ambassadors, for example. They've already put Tom Brady, for instance, in the crosshairs. Tom Brady was...
Bro, why you want to try to sue Tom Brady, man? That's the stupidest thing. Tom Brady is not even... He's not even an expert in the field. Obviously, he did it for money, right? So who's going to say no to that? If someone's going to give you $1 million or whatever, of course you're going to talk about them. That's fucking common sense. Now, obviously, this is where they messed up at. They should have done more research. Like, now, I guess the space knows to do their due diligence on people that are going to offer them money to promote them. Right? Now, this is probably a learning point in their eyes, where now they're going to do a little bit more research before they start promoting people that just want to give them money for endorsements and whatnot. So that's really what all this is going to come down to. I don't think it's going to get really anywhere, because at the end of the day, it's the customers. To be honest with you, it's the customer's fault. You know, we're gonna rip that Band-Aid off. It's the customer's fault because they didn't do their due diligence. They just blatantly and blindly followed the financial gurus. Right? Now, obviously, you have to learn. You shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Like that's stupid to to gamble your life savings to make a quick buck. That's the stupidest thing, right?
Was a big FTX shill, as were quite a few other celebrities, but one of them I'd like to make special note of is Shaq. According to numerous sources, Shaq is currently trying to be issued a lawsuit for his involvement with FTX, but
It's
is
so
hiding from
stupid.
them in his own home. So
No,
it's-
he could hide it in his own home. His home is big as hell, man. I wonder if he's still living in that home in Miami. He actually probably moved to a different home. The man has probably like 30 homes.
just almost kind of
Yeah, he is like
comical
on
to think about Shaq
Billionaire
hiding
Island
from
or
the
something like
FTX
that.
lawsuit, like real Looney Tune style, like he's crouching behind his bar in his home or something.
I think it was.
While the guy's trying to deliver paperwork to him, but he can't find him, like a mission out of fucking Splinter Cell or something. It's a wild situation. A ton of A-list celebrities are being.
When I found out that Google was doing career certificates and they had one in data analytics, I thought it seems like an
Sued because of all of this, and now it extends to more than just the A-list Hollywood celebrities and sports stars. It's extending to the YouTubers as well, which brings us to today's topic. There is a handful of YouTubers who are getting slapped with.
Yep. So we know about Graham Stephan. So I think this is Meet Kevin. Okay, I do not know the other people, but these are probably more than likely financial gurus. If I have to take a stab in the dark.
With a $1 billion lawsuit for their involvement in the promotion of FTX. 1 billion clams. 1 billion sweet, precious doubloons are at stake now for these YouTubers. And CoffeeZilla just posted a video
Yep.
going over all of it in
This is
great
a good
detail,
video.
So I'll put a link to that in the description.
Good video.
I just want to kind of give you the nitty-gritty of it and kind of get into what's going on and really what it means. Now, you might have had a little twinkle in your eye when you noticed a few of those names were familiar to you, and that's totally natural because these are huge channels on YouTube. They have millions of subscribers, and all of them are financial channels. Their content is always centered around big schmeckles. The topics are money, making money, advice, following trends, crypto, the whole kit and caboodle. And speaking of recognizing names on the list, I don't know if you caught it, but we actually have a cameo from a supervillain we may have seen in the past.
Oh, we have a bad character?
Boy Crypto. Ben.
We got a bad actor,
Ben
huh?
is named in this lawsuit. BitBoy Crypto is someone
Hey,
I've
no,
made
I
two
don't know
videos
who
on
that is,
now.
guys.
The first was when he
Don't know.
sued a YouTuber who was making jokes about him, and the second time was when he called a completely random woman a child molester because the woman was calling him out on promoting dog shit crypto. So, I'm not the biggest fan of BitBoy Crypto. So seeing his name in there kind of gave me little butterflies in my tummy. I had a little smile like, oh wow. Well, how the tables have turned, because usually BitBoy Crypto is the one administering these lawsuits, which is a joke.
So, okay, so the bad guy. I'm trying to see. Okay, so the bad guy what?
CoffeeZilla also made in his video, because it's just an easy dunk. BitBoy Crypto is very loosey-goosey with frivolous lawsuits, and now he's being named in a big lawsuit. It's poetic to a certain extent. But I'm going to have to go to bat for him, because BitBoy Crypto, as pointed out by CoffeeZilla, was actually one of the very few financial channels
Oh,
that
he
started calling
he
him
oh
out.
he called them out. Oh yeah, so he was a bad actor that became a hero because he was telling people like there's FTX are scam artists.
FTX before they even collapsed. I know, I couldn't believe it when I heard that either. I didn't think I was even in reality anymore. I thought I got trapped.
God,
in
I know
Naruto
he's talking about
ninjutsu.
now.
The odds of BitBoy Crypto.
So he says a lot of shit though, but he's always wrong. And so this time around he was actually right about it. And so that's the thing. He finally got something right.
offering good advice are incalculably low. It's almost
See,
impossible.
he's
It's
talking about it
almost
right
as
now.
Impossible as fucking Netflix's Big Mouth telling a good joke. BitBoy Crypto's entire career is built upon offering the worst crypto investment advice into these absolute dogshit moonshot coins that almost always lose his audience money. And yet, in this specific case, he fucking nailed it. He got it right. According to CoffeeZilla and his research, Ben had actually made a handful of videos letting people know that they need to get out of FTX immediately. that it's toxic, it's bad, and shit's not looking good, it's evil, this and
He
that.
was on to
And he was
something.
absolutely right. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day, as they say.
That is true.
And Ben absolutely hit the nail on the head. He pinned the tail right on that donkey. He was telling people like a month before the collapse even happened that they need to pull out now, and still he gets named in the lawsuit here. As you can imagine, a lawsuit like this is a reputational stain for all of these YouTube.
Those look like some bangers up here, man. Those look like some bangers. Hold on, is this? If this is framed like this, it has to be first edition, right? Like, there's no way he would just have like unlimited or base set 2 or on there. This has to be. But the question is, why is Charizard not first? So, okay, that's probably a Blastoise. That's a Charizard, Venusaur, Mewtwo, Raichu. That's probably a Gyarados. Don't know. This can't make out. Clefairy, Zapdos. Don't know. This is Poliwrath. And this might be a Ninetales.
Because people look to them for financial advice, and now their credibility has been fucking slammed. It's been slapped by this. Because they were shilling a fucking scam, basically, that lost a ton of people money. The big issue is they weren't just talking about FTX positively because they wanted to talk
They're
about
getting paid.
FTX.
They're paid
organically.
actors.
A lot of them were being sponsored to talk about FTX
Yeah,
and promote
that's
it.
how it goes.
In fact, some of them even had a podcast that was sponsored by FTX. It's now been deleted, of course. They buried that as far into the soil as they could.
No, they had to bury that.
But they were being paid to shill FTX, which of course gave FTX access to even more victims. It brought more people to the slaughterhouse here and completely butchered their finances when FTX inevitably crashed. So now let's start eating the meat to get to the bone. It's targeting financial YouTubers. I think you can probably imagine why. Financial YouTubers are looked at as experts in this kind of subject
professionals,
matter.
yeah.
Promoting FTX gives the perception to the audience
true.
that they've
That's
done
very
their
true.
due diligence. They're working on the assumption that this financial YouTuber is trusted source when it comes to this kind of information, so this product, which fits right in that wheelhouse, must be something legit and safe because this financial YouTuber is talking about it and feels comfortable enough promoting it. It's probably legit. They're viewed as experts, thus, when they're doing an FTX sponsorship, it makes it seem even more legit than if it was just some completely random goofball that has no knowledge whatsoever on anything like crypto. So that, to me, makes a lot of sense, but in CoffeeZilla's video, he talks to a real lawyer, Legal Eagle. Legal Eagle is an amazing channel on YouTube that I can't recommend enough, and Legal Eagle weighs in.
Dang, did we not finish it? I don't remember watching that part where he interviews a lawyer about it. Huh. Interesting.
That he actually views this as kind of a meritless lawsuit. I'll do my best to break it down very quickly, but keep in mind I'm also a fucking idiot. So the
Aren't we
first
all?
thing that the lawsuit needs to be successful is it needs to connect the endorser to FTX itself. But the people that were endorsing it, I mean, they're not employees of FTX, they're not agents, they're not directors or anything like that.
No, they're just-
oh my god, I got something in my
they're just
eye.
getting paid.
Sam Bankman-Fried shot a dust particle right in my eye. And then the second main component is they need to have the endorsers be liable, kind of like privy to what was happening at the behind the scenes of FTX, which Legal Eagle argues is kind of factually odd because even if they're endorsing FTX, it doesn't mean they understand what's going on the inside of the company. They're not necessarily going to be given information that isn't available to the public. They're not going to automatically know more than what's publicly accessible to everybody else.
Exactly.
So he fundamentally says that it's not the strongest case, and he doesn't think it's going to go anywhere, but it's going to be expensive for the YouTubers named in the suit to fight it. But regardless of whether or not the lawsuit itself is successful,
Yeah, they'll be okay. They could all put their money and hire one good lawyer.
the community of these channels is not super happy about this whole situation because a lot of them fell hook, line, and sinker into FTX because of their recommendations. In CoffeeZilla's video, he interviews one of the people here.
That was Kevin.
And
He interviewed.
CoffeeZilla doesn't pull punches. I always very much appreciate that about his interviews. So here he does absolutely lay it down to get to the bottom of very important questions such as, are you going to give back the money you made from the sponsorships? And all of those things. And all of it's answered in CoffeeZilla's video. But one thing that's interesting about the person being interviewed here is that he puts the onus on the viewers that fell for
Yep,
it.
he
Not
did.
so much him. In fact, he makes it very clear that he
It's 50
doesn't feel responsible. He just feels bad.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50. He should have done more research on the company, and should have just been honest the whole thing about the whole thing, you know. But I truly think it's 50-50. I don't think he should put all of it on the viewers. That's just me.
That some of the people that lost all of their money for being irresponsible in their own personal way. He doesn't feel responsible for it, which I found very interesting. I agree with CoffeeZilla that the viewers look at channels like his and other financial YouTubers as experts in this field. So when they're recommending something like FTX, they assume due diligence has been done and that this is a trustworthy organization that they can put money into.
That's very true. But at the end of the day, right? No matter who the source is that's feeding you this information, you aren't going to put all your eggs in one basket. You're investing. You're putting your money into something. You have to know in any type of investment, investing, guys, to be honest with you, is gambling, believe it or not. It is calculated gambling. The reason why I'm saying calculated is because you have to weigh all of your risk. And if your risks are low and your reward is high, you always do that. Right? No one should do it where the risk is high, the reward's low. That's just idiotic. And if it's a balance, like if it's even, then I still wouldn't do it. Some investors might do it because some of them are gamblers, right? But at the end of the day, investing is gambling. It's just a calculated way of gambling.
And in the case of FTX, that couldn't have been further from the truth. Thus, their credibility now is completely in the
No, it's
shitter.
washed. It's 100% washed.
A lot of money from this trusting these YouTubers, which is a big problem. And that's a point CoffeeZilla likes to make at the end of the video that I think is a very strong point. So overall, these YouTubers are being sued for $1 billion. It doesn't, from the sound of it, from the expert like Legal, it doesn't sound like they're actually going to lose a collective $1 billion from all of this unless some kind of crazy shit comes out. But regardless, it highlights a huge issue where they would promote this product without ever really bothering to look that deep into it, which isn't a problem that's exclusive to just these financial
Happens
YouTubers.
all the time.
That extends to the broader platform of YouTube as a whole. And in fact, it's happened to me before as well. On the official podcast, we actually had a sponsorship slot for Robinhood. And even though Robinhood isn't like an outright scam or anything, at least not that I know of, they have done some unforgivably shady shit. And I still feel awful about that whole situation. Because they had like 5 slots in the podcast, and I thought it was a good service, but I was kind of naive to think that. I am no Robinhood fan anymore after the multitude of
they did some weird things.
So it is something that has
I
happened
got Robinhood.
in other verticals of the platform.
I don't care.
But in this case, it is targeted directly at the financial YouTubers in the lawsuit, and it's a very interesting situation here that I'm going to keep my eye on to see how it all plays out. But anyway, just wanted to talk about it a little bit. That's about it. So
yeah, interesting to see what's going to happen. I don't think much is going to happen. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, they do have that Diablo 4. That early access, yep. Pre-order now and get beta early access. But that's the thing. I don't want to... Let's see Shroud play Diablo 4.
In the open world.
Just say yeah to saving 20 to 60% off department store prices at Ross.
world spot, so we were instanced, and now it's just this, I guess.
So
What makes what makes this better? I'm not sure.
I'm not gonna lie. Am I tripping, guys? Or does Diablo 3 look just as good as Diablo 4? Like, there's no real difference in the game. I don't know. Am I tripping? Is that just me?
So yeah, what makes this good? Like there's no elite mobs or anything that I see.
I don't know. I think the guy might have been.
Am I tripping, guys?
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get good stuff by just killing these things, right?
Other than if they drop like level 30 quote unquote gear. So like the base stats can be higher, but
Yeah, no, but if there's no elite mobs, then there's no elite mobs. So I don't know.
I don't know, guys.
God, a bunch of mobs on me, but not.
I thought it was gonna look better than this. I mean, I'm still gonna get it and play it.
Yeah, this is definitely not worth it. 100p not worth. It's all just a bunch of normal mobs. They're never gonna drop you anything good.
yeah, I don't.
Unless there are rare mobs, they're just on a timer. And even if that's the case, we're just gonna wait for them all day.
It is good XP. Look at that. I'm already halfway to 23. Just drop me yellow. Okay, let's see if the stats on the yellow are way better. Not really.
Do I have more doubloons?
His dude look clean though too.
Yeah, let's see how this is better.
Yeah, I think it's just better for XP. If you're trying to like get an ult up or something, and you're like, all right, fuck it, we'll just group up and bang these little 30 mobs.
A lot of people playing Diablo 4 right now. Okay.
Well, at least we tried it.
What's that center chamber spawns a big boy?
Even so,
I'm following somebody saying that says, "Wait, I'm cheating."
itself, right?
Who is this person I'm following, man? I don't know who that is. I have no idea why I'm following this person. I don't know. Someone might have hacked me. Who knows? Okay, let's see. Let's browse categories, guys. Let's see what's going on. We got the Just Chatters, just like myself, got 382,000 viewers. Okay, we got Grand Theft Auto 5. When's 6 coming out, though? Minecraft looks like it still got some viewers. Okay. We got the esports right here. RL. What's the in real life what we got going on? We got the fitness and health. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to see someone work out, man. Oh no, it's not English. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Let's go back. We got next 63 viewers. You're our next largest. Yo, how this ain't working out? What's she doing? Oh, she's doing that.
Cool. All right.
You know when they pose for the bodybuilding challenges,
And
or
I'm hungry. Jerry shoot. Thanks for the beef. Sumo is a scam? What do you mean?
Are you done already?
What do you mean it's a scam?
Is she done?
Jokester?
So they're playing some Michael Jackson in the back.
Probably Italian. I really like Italian food.
I like Italian food too, guys. That's my all-time favorite, top tier.
Yeah, probably Italian. Because I love tomatoes, and they use lots of tomatoes.
Let's see. Is my man getting it right here? Let's see.
They want to see Spank Mark. How much? Oh, gosh. How much? So far, we have 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I got to show y'all something real quick, boys.
We have 30 bits so far. How much, Mark? 10, Mark.
70 more bits.
So we got to get to 100. So 70 more bits, and I'll slap the shit out of Mark.
Ah, jeez. Well, that's only a bit. That's 13, not 30.
Yeah, fucking Friday threw a bunch.
Oh, Friday?
All right, look at these boys. Look at this. I got myself a new camera. The Sony ZV E10. I am so excited about this. I probably will not replace my baby here, my Lumix G7. I don't think I'm gonna replace that yet. We're gonna use this just for different shots. So whenever I'm doing other types of videos, so when I'm doing my videos of like either me playing board games or card games, things like that, or me even trying to vlog or anything when I'm outside, this is gonna be my camera. My baby's staying right here. My Lumix G7 ain't going nowhere. Look out! See, look, that's cool, ain't it? Yo, what the hell did I just walk into, man? Okay, boys. Let's go see a different one. Why is Kai? Am I not following Kai?
History right now, y'all.
That's weird. Why is he? Oh, he's showing up right here. That's why.
What you mean eye contact is crazy? Y'all aren't.
Pools, hot tubs, and beaches. What? Am I gonna get flagged if I watch any of these? I really don't want to watch this. I have better shit to do with my life than to watch this. But we gonna watch this for you guys. I don't know which one you want to watch. All right, we'll go here.
Wednesday? Did I say thank you? I don't know if I
Yo, what
did.
kind of?
But we hit 60K!
So is this the new thing now? We're just gonna be putting mirrors back there.
60K followers.
That's the new meta.
We fucking hit 60K! We're gonna hit 100.
Why is this tub so small though?
No, I know that I
Ooh,
was
she
wrong.
got Attack on Titan
I was
though.
talking about it on Wednesday.
Okay,
And I was
Attack on
like,
Titan.
You guys were so close. Oh my god.
Yo,
And I
she's
was
a
like,
nerd,
oh,
man.
so
Look at
yeah,
all this stuff. I love it.
I think CJ was like, you will.
Look at all this anime stuff. She obviously went to Comic Con and
wait.
bought these.
Or maybe that was just a conversation I had yesterday with Super and Elf.
These little plushies in the back.
Did we talk about it in chat? CJ, did you say that? Or was that a conversation I had yet?
Her name's Yogi Butt,
I'm tripping.
like Yogi Bear.
Oh, did that happen? I feel like that's
All right, guys, that's enough watching that. We ain't watching that no more. We ain't watching that no more. Oh, we have. I mean, Moist Critical was on actually. Let's see what he was talking about.
Again,
Next on Behind the Series.
And all my years of playing, that 22 draft was something special.
If I hadn't seen it in person,
Dang, Derek Jeter looks old.
Where can I even start?
the monster, it was scary good.
The outlaw? Come on. Philly had beef with everyone. By beef, I mean tender juicy steak.
It wasn't just a roster, it was a menu. The Subway Series, the greatest menu of all time.
I'm getting hungry just to... Hey, can we take a... Hey, can I get a sandwich?
Midnight Society. I don't know what that is.
Halo Infinite just got Season 3 dropped. They actually added content to it for the first time in a long time. Thanks at Prime, Ponko, the resub Ghoulish. Thanks resub Turbo.
You guys get out of that. Who has the worst apology in YouTube? Oh, that's a good question. Diablo 4, the good and the bad. The bad probably it's subpar compared to Diablo 3. That's probably the bad. And I got that vibe from first glance. That was my first, like when I watched that with you guys, that's the first time I actually saw true gameplay of it. Like true gameplay was when we watched Shroud play. Check it out.
That I've seen, I did a deep dive earlier today, and I wanted to talk a little bit about things I'm concerned about, things that I'm looking forward to, and just the game in general.
Okay.
The one thing I think is kind of crazy, I see so many people that I don't think have even played the game talking with like crazy certainty, wow, this is going to be the best game of all time, or wow, this is going to be dog shit. And I'm like, bro, the game's not even out yet. Let's chill.
Yeah, and it's also like even whenever the game comes out, it's still not out. Because the game really comes out when the first season begins.
There's definitely some things that look pretty cool and some things that look concerning. So I figured I would just make a video. But the important thing for me is just, you know, at the end of the day, I have no idea. I'll have a lot of videos with very strong opinions out, ones I've actually played and tried the game. So first, let's talk a little bit about one of the most important things to me in an ARPG, and that is gear. Gear is really, really interesting and a cool way to shape your character and often feel.
And this is the thing is like PoE, like look at all of the different things that you can add onto this. They're just...
I'm not gonna lie, it looks it's a lot going on, right? I got into Diablo in Diablo 3, so I'm still a noob at it. But this is kind of complex looking. I don't know how I feel about that.
Such a massive amount of like different things that you can add into an item in PoE to make it unique and interesting.
Like unique to you, right? And you get really excited, and every season you play, you end up with different projects and things that you're working on. Diablo 4 will be no different. It has like really, really cool things on both unique and legendary gear, which are kind of different. They're kind of similar, but kind of different. Uniques are going to be rarer and more build defining. Legendaries are going to be more common and more ability defining from what I could glean. But we'll see more of that when we actually play.
Well, I think that it's just going to be the same as Diablo 3, is the legendaries are going to modify one spell. And it's going to change the way that one spell works, and then you combine 4 legendaries, and it's like some Exodia thing that makes you do 5,000% more damage.
And then
That sounds like too much going on, though.
the ability out of the item.
That sounds very complex. I don't know if it's just me or what. That sounds too much. Like, let me just get just a basic inventory, basic armor, basic weapons, and we'll go from there. You know, I don't need to do all this intricate shit, man. Like, get all these buffs and whatnot. That's too much, man. Like, maybe for the veteran players, that's nothing. But if you're an intro player, it's too much, man. Way too much.
On another item that maybe has somewhere the base stats they want.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things
That's like
we saw
bottom
were
tier
pretty
roll.
interesting. Some, like, you know, being a lot more ability defining, like, you know, charge bolt, getting extra charges. And when you get a few of these on different items, I'm sure there will be some cool combos there. The only thing that I'm concerned about with Garrett is that the filler stats, there were a few that were like +1 a specific gem. It's not even that a lot of them looked a bit it was just that the majority of them looked because obviously filler stats are really important in games because you don't want every single stat to be amazing, right? Then every item is amazing by default, and it's good to have some filler stats that you maybe want to try to get rid of.
I think that there's a spectrum of filler stats. So like in PoE, I think if they took out light radius, the game would probably be better. But it doesn't mean that like they should take out every single filler stat. And there's always going to be better and worse stats.
Understand.
But like there shouldn't be any stats, I would say, that nobody uses. Like if you look at every single spec and like nobody uses this stat,
I agree. Yeah, because at that point you're just wasting space. If you have a spec out there that no one's using at all, it's just a waste of space, right? You could get rid of that, free some space up to add something else in. I agree.
Filler stats, it just felt like nearly every stat was a filler stat. Either way, I do hope we end up seeing really cool, unique gear, things that are worth farming for, because that's like a really special feeling that Diablo 2 is excellent at giving you, right? Especially with rune words, you find a very high rune, you find basically a shard of a super powerful unique. And that can definitely be a really special experience, especially when you then end up finishing that unique, right? You finish your Enigma, you're able to trade for it. There's a lot of cool things there. And while Runewords had a lot of issues, it definitely gave like a vector of excitement. And you have so many items in Diablo 2 that were just absolutely perfect. You have Skin of the Viper Magi, Shaco. It's that like nice adrenaline of dropping something cool, and I'm really hoping Diablo 4 gets that.
It's very hard to have, because this is the problem, is that whenever you have something that has such a great drop rate, or something that has like such a great like utility, it's very hard to make that hard to get, because then people are playing at such a massive disadvantage that the game isn't fun for them. Beta in 16 minutes? Yep, that's right.
Runewords, this is actually a really good thing. They've scrapped the Runeword system because they got a lot of feedback on it, and a lot of people were like, yo, this is not a Runeword system. They were going to do a cause and effect rune, similar to cast when damage taken in path.
They used the cause and effect type thing with like Mechagon rings. I remember that. It like didn't really work that well. It was interesting, but who cares?
System in itself, and the game probably should have
Too hard to find.
It's not really Runewords. And a big improvement I would like to see when they're bringing Runewords back in, I would like to see more interesting face types to put.
Guys, I don't know. I just don't know with this game. Is it just me? I don't know. Team Rocket officially retires after 26 years. Are we going to... I wonder if we click this, are we going to get striked with copyright? Let's see what's trending.
One of the coolest things about leopard geckos is the patterns and colors that they come in. From vibrant oranges to bright yellows to mixed patterns.
Today, I 3D printed this key. Today,
One of the coolest...
Today, I'm gonna get addicted to crack to see how hard it is to quit. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, there's no way. There's no... No. There's no way. There's no way.
I have no idea what to expect. Is this a good idea, dude? Do you want to be in my fucking vlogs? Just
No, this is fake. Yeah, 100% fake.
All right, let's smoke crack.
Do you feel okay?
I feel good right now. Crack is like my Adderall. Fuck, dude, I'm out of crack. We gotta get some more, and then we'll film again.
We don't need to get more.
You don't know how crack works. This shit's so expensive, dude. Fuck, dude. I'm all out again. I think I need to sell something.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
fake.
guys, I'm outside Tito's pawn shop. I just sold my phone. Traded it. I got this nice new camera, though. We're gonna keep this video going. I'm about to go buy some more crack. Fuck, dude.
Are you addicted to crack yet?
No, not yet, not yet. Can I have some money, dude?
I don't have any more money.
You have money, dude. I have nothing left to sell.
Go back to making YouTube videos. You have a YouTube
I do have a YouTube channel.
What's up, you guys? You may not recognize me because I just bought this YouTube channel. So get ready for some...
Today, I'm gonna
Man, it's fake, guys.
I 3D printed this key and it opens my house. I created this key using a single picture of my actual house key.
Yeah.
No, that actually can't work. You could 3D print a key, and it could work. Yeah, I've seen it before.
Works. I'll chop my penis off, and I mean it. Key down, quarter for reference. Yep. Take a picture.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's time for the final result.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This isn't. This. Trust me. This won't.
No, it will work.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Time for the moment of truth. Mm-hmm. It's dark out. Perfect for a robbery. Okay. This is not looking good for my penis. Okay. I take it back. I mean, I like my penis. My penis is pretty.
I mean, we all knew it was gonna work, did we not?
While I was working an 8-hour shift, a customer came in and asked me if he could get 2-foot-long sandwiches. He loaded these sandwiches up, and I work at Subway, so obviously extra toppings means extra costs, yada yada. But these were 2 fat sandwiches,
Yeah,
and
those
when we got to
sausages
the counter, I
or
went to bring them
sandwiches
up, and he told
beefy.
me, "Hey, is Jeff still working here?" And Jeff is my dad. I mean, obviously my dad's name isn't Jeff. I'm not gonna say my dad's name. And I go, "No, he's not here right now." And the guy goes, "Tell him
God
I
dang, man, how are you just gonna drown that sub in mayonnaise? That's one thing I don't like about Subway, man. They do this shit right here to clog up our arteries. Like, you literally have to tell them go easy on the mayonnaise, because if you don't, they fucking just get the whole tube and put it in one sandwich. Like, I don't need you to drown the flavor of everything else with mayonnaise.
next time." I'm like, "What do you mean you got him next time? You're gonna get me in trouble just because you want to get a free sandwich?" No, there is no next time. You just gotta pay. This is like, you are paying for a good. I cannot just give you the free good without knowing that you know my dad. And the funny thing is, when I went to my dad and asked him, should I have given this guy the free sandwiches, he was like, absolutely not. My dad hadn't talked to the guy for literally years. While I was working an 8-hour shift, a customer came in and...
This photo shoot made it on a billboard
We
in
ain't got
Times
time to watch
Square.
What's up, man? My first time here.
It's your first time. You want to go first?
No,
You can go first.
When you underestimate the new kid at locals. Oh man, hold on. What? Oh, he has the paper mat. Oh my. Oh. No. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be that kid. Like it was with Pokemon with me. Like I didn't sleeve my Pokemon cards, and I didn't even have a deck box. This was obviously when I was like 10 years old. I would go to the tournaments literally with raw cards, no playmat. I didn't even have a paper playmat, no playmat, and I would have the rubber band just like this. Not even kidding. That's oh man.
No
This dude's about to body him too. Look.
Easy win. Are you kidding me?
What? He really did the thing with the glasses but has no glasses.
I'm starting. Activating Telly. Response? Nothing? Okay. Summon Hulk effect. Link for Apollosa. Summon Hope Armature. Summon Blue Eye Spear Dragon. Summon number 90.
Guys,
summon
if you really haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh, it is really like this. It's man, a one turn could take 10 minutes. I'm not kidding you. It's insane. And I hate new school Yu-Gi-Oh because it's so combo centric where all the good decks are combo decks. Like, let's just bring it back a notch. Go back to the old days, right? When Monarchs was a good deck. And on top of that, let's go back even further when it was a GOAT format. That's the best days of Yu-Gi-Oh! GOAT format. Can't talk right now. Yeah, man.
So that's 4 negates Appaloosa, 1 negate.
God, this guy's board is insane. Team Samurai's. Oh my God, he got a random Blue Eyes right there though.
Fear Dragon, 1 negate Baron, Blue Eyes White Dragon, 10 negates. Good luck.
He said 10 negates. Good luck. Oh, he's gonna play. What's that? Is it Dark Ruler? I think Dark Ruler no more. I can't think of the card's name. He's probably gonna play that.
What's that smirk on his face?
Activate.
Yep. Yep. I knew it, and that's the only way you could get out of that against that field, man.
Ruler, no more.
Dark hole? Is he gonna do a dark hole? He's gonna do a dark hole. I know he's gonna do a dark hole Regeki. He's gonna do it. Let's see it. I think it's gonna be I think it might be Regeki. Oh, he did a Mystic Mind, but obviously that card's banned, so he can't do that.
You look like a fucking supermodel. Can I bring you to America and do a fashion thing and get you guys paid? And why would we want to go to America? Well, tell me what you know about America. Isn't that...
Did you know if you grab a cherry, run it over cold
Yo,
water,
cherries
squish it?
are black like that? Am I tripping? I thought they were bright red or a hint of a darker shade red. They didn't look like a damn blackberry. Am I tripping?
Get all the fruit off until you're left with the pit. Then grab some sharp cutters. Make a little cut on the outer shell because inside of it you'll find the seed. Soak the seed in a bowl of water for about 2 hours. This will rehydrate the seed. Then wet a paper towel, place the seed on top, sprinkle some cinnamon on it to prevent mold from building up. Fold it and wrap it in a piece of foil.
Why are we doing all this?
After some time, check up on it, and you'll see that the seed has sprouted. Plant the seed in a pot with soil, lightly water it.
Like, guys, I'm just confused. Why not just grow it as is? Why you gotta go to the extent to cut it up and then put cinnamon on it, put it in foil, then put it in your refrigerator first? I don't understand those steps.
bottle over it to create a humid environment, and boom, pretty soon it'll grow into a seedling. And when it grows to at least 6 inches long, plant it outside or in a pot and grow some cherries. Did you know if you grab a cherry, run it over cold water and smush it?
Kai Cenat just streamed the past 28 days of his life to become the world's most successful streamer. But there were 3 times during those days where he almost got banned. Coming in at number 1 is when Kai called the wrong girl.
Wait, are you banned on Twitch?
Why?
Are you?
Maybe.
And at number 2 is when XQC stopped Kai from filming
The-
in a
of
very
the
private
restroom?
place.
Camera in the bathroom.
Yeah. That's like instant. And at number 3 is when Kai was having fun with a girl.
I
and he
remember
forgot a
that.
mirror
Yeah, I remember that.
was there. Subscribe to help Kai up. Kai Cenat just streamed.
Listen to what he said about me.
League of Legends streamer. I mean, I will definitely say, like, the only 2 of them that I know, obviously, are Tyler 1 and Dante's. I love Dante's because he's a young guy. All he wants to do is play video games, work out, and say stupid shit on the internet. And I really, really respect that. It makes me happy to see people are carrying on the tradition. So I think Tyler 1's gonna win, but I'm glad Dante's is at least on the list. You know, I'm sure a lot of people would vote for him too.
It's like we got the little stamp of approval from Asmongold. Listen to what he said about me.
League of Legends streamer. I mean, I will definitely say, like, the only 2 of them.
Let's see. I don't know much about this guy. I just know about Tyler. Yeah, I guess this is him. Oh man, he's 140K subscribers. That's pretty good.
I took a really cute photo at home one time, and I got like a little piece of the kitchen counter fumbled. But with the magic eraser, you can just make a little circle on that dent, and it'll erase. My name is Sheena, and I have a Google Pixel.
There it is.
Has returned. And you must stand up, or she will destroy us all. Your time is now.
Play the open
There it is.
We're versus the little Zayned.
Man,
Invades my.
and it's like this right here is old school YouTube quality right here. I love it.
We're versus the little Zayned. Graves invades my blue, or late invades my red. Dantes, congrats on winning the best League Streamer award. That scared me. Dude, that scared the fuck out of me. No, that actually scared the fuck out of me. Dude, that actually scared the fuck out of me. But no, I wasn't. It was Tyler who actually won. Tyler won the League Streamer of the Year. But what I told you, the goal is next year we beat him. Like, next year we might have to get it done. Okay, guys, what if I told you that Tarzan always invades early? But it's like, where's Tarzan? Like, where is the Zayned guy? Oh, did he just invade me?
Yo, this is a kid that just wants to have fun, man. I love it.
Okay. Wow. The fact... That's fucking disgusting. The fact that I actually died there is actually insane, but whatever. Our mid laner doesn't rotate yet
we
again.
messed it up. Okay, we gotta be on the other side. There we go.
I just want to double crap here.
I didn't realize we were covering
If I can
covering the
double
guy
crap
up.
into... I don't think I can do a top gank, but maybe I can if he tries diving. Holy fuck, this guy is inting. Thresh is there? I need to reset then. If I don't reset, I get invaded on my Krugs by Thresh Graves and I just lose the game. Really fucking cringe, but what can you do?
Alright, that's enough of that. Guys, I told you the man had 48 hours for a response.
Sneeko keeps taking L after L after L. I've never seen.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. No, I want to see. We're gonna do this. There. Yeah, we gotta watch this one then.
Sneeko keeps taking L after L after L. I've never seen any other content creator on the platform or anywhere really take as many consistent L's as Sneeko. The only YouTuber who comes close to the amount of L's is the YouTuber Jalen. That's the only YouTuber that gets close to taking as many L's as Sneeko. Somehow, Sneeko prevails in the worst way possible. So if you guys don't know what I'm referring to, Critical
Yeah,
made a video
we
about
know.
Sneeko a few days ago. I talked about it. I clowned on Sneeko. Besides Sneeko being a massive hypocrite and being fake and just jumping on any bandwagon that will get him to pop off again, instead of saying true to himself, to me Sneeko is like a little kid who's lost, misguided, and kind of retarded. I know me saying this will probably
I
get
wouldn't say he's lost or misguided. I think he's just following the wave of like what are popular topics to make him trend. Right? Obviously that's what he's doing. He's trying to capitalize on the genre and the topics that are popular right now.
face added to the Soy Boy collage, and I more than welcome that. What I'm here to talk about is Sneeko's response to the critical situation. It's just fucking hilarious. It's just so funny to me how someone who pretends to be this alpha male, this sigma male, this guy gets all the bitches in the club, this guy bangs 4 or 5 women at the same time, but the same guy who's pretending to be all of this, it's the same guy who loves cuties. And to the people who said, oh, Sneeko was plain, it was just satirical, you beta, soy boy, to the people who keep saying that, it was not meant as a joke. For the
No, he was serious. He was serious.
Guys, apparently defending CP is a joke now. It's satirical. And it was at this very moment where I knew Critical made Sneeko his bitch.
Oh yeah, this right here.
Buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These
I love it when he
are
did that.
mags. They're mags, not clips. You absolutely.
Hey, right here, right here. Oh my god.
Say that this is also.
Yeah, he wasn't playing.
Mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here.
I saw some people on Twitter saying, oh my god, how can Critical pull out guns? This is disgusting. It was corny. It was cringe. To those people I say, shut the fuck up. It was badass, okay? It was pretty badass. Like, if I was 12 years old, I will be coming everywhere. As a grown man, I still thought it was pretty cool. Especially when you take into consideration that Sneeko was out here waving his little gun, saying, I'm gonna come to Florida. Sneeko legitimately threatened this guy's life. How are you supposed to respond?
And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
Critical obviously took the W, and I do enjoy Critical's video. I've been watching him since like fucking forever. Holy shit. And this is not me being a critical meme.
No, hey.
I'm talking about this from an objective point of view.
It is okay to be this man's meat rider. It's okay. I'll be the first one to let you know it is okay. You ride that meat, my man. You ride it.
Charlie owned you. Charlie made you his fucking bitch. Now, I don't think Sneeko is that stupid.
What did he
to
say,
actually
though?
Go through with it.
What's his?
I hope
Yeah.
Sneeko did respond to this. It's horrible. It's sad.
So let me ask you.
Oh,
if
this.
you saw him walking down the street. What are you doing?
I would walk up to him and I would say the same stuff that you said in your.
That's not a response, though. This is clickbait. We got clickbaited, guys.
This is why I'm sick of the internet and why we should spend more time.
This is how it feels.
This is garbage, bro. Does anyone in the chat think that he would say any of this face to face, one-on-one? If I'm looking at Moist Critical, who looks like a fentanyl homeless dude, who looks like he stands at a playground looking at, bro, he looks like he's homeless.
Once again, not to be right critical, but that homeless guy makes more money than you have ever made in a single upload. Critical makes like $5 million plus per month on YouTube alone.
Damn, he makes that
That's what I've
much?
seen on Twitter. We're not taking into consideration the other businesses he has, the G Fuel sponsorship, his own comic books. This is how you know Sneeko lost it. Oh, Critical looks homeless. Look at him, he looks poor. Sneeko was legitimately getting clowned on by everyone, and that's not because we're soy boys, libtards, or anything. Criticized.
I've seen that game before.
From both
What
sides.
game
And
is
I'm
that,
someone
though?
who's not political. I don't care about that. I'm just a dude with a microphone sharing his opinions. Okay, I'm not here to pick a side. I don't care if you're right or left. If you're a fucking idiot, you're gonna get called out. That's simple. I love how he says, well, I'm sure if I ran up to him, I will ask him to tell it to my face. Critical, he's not gonna do it. Not because he's a pussy, because it's not worth it. It doesn't make any sense from a personal level, and it doesn't make any sense from a financial level. Sneako's just trying to hold on to anyone to stay relevant. Like, I'll beef with this person, I'll beef with that person.
Who looks like a fentanyl homeless dude, who looks like he stands at a playground looking at, bro, he looks like he's homeless. Look at him. If he's calling me a pedophile, look at me and look at him. Who's more likely to be on a watch list? Who's more likely to shoot up the school?
Yo!
Would he say this? Come on. Let's be honest.
Sneako's a grown-ass man acting like he's 12 and retarded. Please give me attention. My family doesn't love me anymore. And then insinuating that Charlie's like a fucking pedophile. Like, what the f? This is actually kind of sad.
Tokyo Ghoul did deserve better. Alright guys, it's getting late. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired. I'll probably get on tomorrow. We'll see. Until again, I'll see you guys later.